Hey guys, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the IKEA PAX wardrobe system. I'm just going to go through and show you what I got, just in case you are thinking of purchasing one yourself. Anything that I would change, or just little things that I think would be good information for you to know before you go ahead and do your own. So I purchased a few different sizes. So they do come in 75 centimeters, 100 centimeters, and also 50 centimeters. So I got the 75, the 100, 75, 50, 100, 75, and 75. And I did get the taller ones too. So they are 236 centimeters tall, and the depth is 58 centimeters. So they do smaller ones. So if you don't have the size or the space, they do a 201 centimeter tall, 35 centimeter depth, and again, the widths are the same. Here's some before pictures of what the dressing room looked like. So I did do everything myself, from taking up the carpets, repainting the walls, laying the new floor, and actually building the closet. So it is very doable to do it yourself. It will save you a lot of money as well if you can do it yourself. My husband helped me build the frames because you do need 2 people to build them if you're building them standing up. We had to do this because we didn't have the ceiling height to build them laying down and then to actually stand them up. If you do have low ceilings, then you need to build them upright, or they will hit the ceiling as you put them in place. So let's go around the room and I'll show you what I've done in each section. So this first section here is where I've kept my shoes. So I do have a few different things. So on the top, I just went for the plain shelf. Then I do have a pull-out drawer here. So I'll just show you. So these drawers actually do pull out and then push back in. And then I also went for the 2-tier shoe racks. These come in single ones too, but I preferred the tiered ones because you can get more shoes onto one shelf, and you can just see them a little bit better because it's tiered. So these just pull out, and again, you've got shoes here and then shoes on the top. So the shelves don't go all the way back. They just kind of stop halfway, and then you've got the other ones on the top. So I did get 6 of those shelves. So as you can see, it goes all the way to the floor. And I have to say, these were the most fiddliest things to put together. I did find that these took me the longest to actually make. But again, with all of the IKEA things, once you've kind of made one, it is a little bit easier to then make the other ones. I do like the shelves as well. A lot of people do have the pull-out shelves, and they are a great idea. So that would be something that I maybe would think about changing if I were to do it again. So then we move on to the clothes. So this is just where I keep like my tops and my shirts and things like that. And then I do have a pull-out drawer and some of the drawers in the bottom. So I'm going to open the drawer here as well. So this is where I keep all of my jewellery. And I went for the insert, so you can buy these trays as well from IKEA, and they do come in lots of different styles as well. You don't have to just get these ones. But then I did find that I did want a little bit more storage space for like my earrings and things. So these little grey trays here are actually from Amazon, and they just kind of fit in, but it gives you more sections to put your earrings in, or your rings or something like that. And again, over here, so these are ones as well from IKEA. They came in a pack. I'm not sure how many was in a pack. I'll have a look. I will put them in the description if I can find them, or link some similar. And then there's bits for your necklaces or bracelets, or pretty much anything that you want to put in there. And then it's just a soft close drawer there. And I also went for the glass shelf. So you don't have to go for the glass. You can just have the solid shelving like these ones here. But I actually wanted the glass because I actually wanted to see inside and just see my jewelry. I just think it looks a little nicer than just the plain ones. So then moving across to my handbags. So I do love handbags. So if you're like me and you are somebody that collects handbags, or you do have quite a few of them, I just got shelves to put them on. Looking back now though, I wish I had got the pull-out shelves like over here, like the ones on the top that actually pull out, because then once you've got your handbags on there, you can actually pull the shelf out and see what's in the back. Whereas with just the shelf, you kind of have to move the bags out, and then you've got ones behind. So I actually bought these bags as well from Amazon, so just the grey bags. They don't look the best aesthetically, but they do protect the bag, and you can still see what bag's in there. So they're really good if you do have sort of bags that you want to protect, just against sunlight or dust, because these don't have doors on. They're a really good option to use. So I just have all those there. And then moving across, I just have a few more handbags on the top there, and then a shelf on the bottom. So I don't have a lot of shelving in here, so I did want to have a few areas where I could just put things. And this rose was just what my husband got me for Valentine's Day one year. So I just really wanted to display it because I just thought it was really pretty. And then I do have another drawer. So in the top here, I've got the glass again with the drawer. And then in here, I just have some sunglasses and just some belts and things like that just to pull in. Again, these are the dividers from IKEA. So these are different from the other ones, as you can see. And they're just little bits and pieces that I've put in there. And then moving down, this is just some clothes that I've put in. I've got these like dividers as well, just to help put in and section out so I can find things that little bit easier. We then have just a hair drawer. So I am a hairdresser, so I do have a lot of hair things. It kind of looks like a little bit like an organised mess, but I kind of know where everything is, so it's okay for me. And I do have the little drawer dividers as well in there. And then we have just some beauty things in there, I guess just some spillover beauty things. And then the bottom drawer there is just where I put everything where that doesn't have a place, it goes into that bottom drawer. So I won't show you that because it is a little bit messy. So moving on to the corner wardrobe here. So I opted for the 100 centimetre wide one, and I just put rails on there to hang clothes on. I didn't opt for the corner unit. I did prefer this one just because it gave me a little bit more space, and I did want to have the drawers on this section here. So I just opted for the 100 centimetre one to be pushed behind. It can be a little bit difficult to get to the back bits, but it's really not a big issue. And having the lights on the top just lights it up so you can actually see what's there. So what I tend to do is just put clothes at the back that I don't actually use. Let me see if I can just show you there. So it does go to the back. So it's just things that I don't actually use go in the back there. And then the same on the bottom. You can't really see there, but it's totally fine. So then moving over to just where I keep blazers and just a few coats. I do have another wardrobe that I keep coats in. So this I just like to put some blazers on there. And then again, we have another pull-out shelf with the inserts. So I'll pull that out. And in here, I just have just a few purses in there, and then just a few brooches. And again, the inserts from IKEA. Yep, and then the glass shell. And then this top section here is just where I kind of keep my scarves and gloves and just a few recyclable shopping bags and all that kind of stuff. Mainly scarves and winter wear in this section. And then moving down is just where I keep all my t-shirts. So I do like to just fold my t-shirts, same with my jeans as well. I don't really like to hang them. I like to just fold them and keep them in drawers. And that's why I do have quite a lot of drawers in my wardrobe system. Just some hoodies as well, some jumpers. And again, it has the drawer dividers in there just to keep everything nice and neat. And then in the bottom drawer, it's just some tank tops, some long sleeve tops, just things to put on underneath. And that's in the bottom drawer. And then this section here is my husband's section. So he only has this little section on the end, but he doesn't actually have a lot of stuff. So his just goes in here. So he just has some shirts. I'm not going to go into his drawers because that's obviously his section, but that's plenty big enough for him to put all his things. He does have another room as well in his office and just have a wardrobe, and he just keeps some things in there as well. So this isn't his only space, but this is just where he keeps some of his main things. So I do have a mirror here as well, just a full-length mirror, just so you can check your outfits and things like that in there, which I really like. I love the frame of the mirror. And then over this side is my dressing table. So this I got from, I think it was a place called Vanity Chic in Australia. And they do lots of different dressing tables. And I really like it. Like, I love the top. It's got all these kind of sparkly bits in there. And then it has like the crystal handles on there. So I just keep my makeup in there. I have some places that I just kind of put my lipsticks and everything. Some eyeshadows and bits and pieces through there. And then on the corner here, I just like to keep my hair products and my skincare products that I use daily, and they go on there. So this is actually a really good organizer. Again, I'll link everything I've spoken about in the description if I can find it, if you are interested in anything that I've spoken about today. But you can fit in any skincare or hair care, and then it also has some little drawers as well, so you can kind of keep hair ties or bobby pins or anything like that in there. And then I have my makeup brushes and my mirror. So this mirror is really good. If you're not after a big mirror with all the lights on, but you do want something to kind of help you see a little bit better when you're putting your makeup on, I would highly recommend this mirror. So you can turn it on, and it does have 3 different settings on there as well. And I like it because you can pull it towards you. So if you are someone like me that struggles to see a little bit up close, you can bring the mirror close to you. And it's really good. It tilts as well, so you can tilt it down or up. It's just really handy to have. And then this stand here, so I do watch my laptop a lot in my dressing room. And this stand here, I'll just kind of lift that up. So this stand is actually really handy, just to put your laptop on if you want to watch something while you're getting ready. And then it has like a little tray thing underneath to put your iPad on. So I found that really handy as well. And then above the dressing table, I just have some artwork here that yeah, I really do like. So again, yep, I'll link everything in the description if you are interested in any of the things I've spoken about today. And then we just have the island in the middle here. And again, this is from IKEA, and it's their 4-shelf cube system, I think it is. And you can put in cupboards like I have on the bottom there, or you can get drawer inserts, which come with like 2 drawers, and they're made for this cupboard, and you can just insert them in. So I just changed the handle as well, just to make it a little bit more custom. And then inside, I've just got a few spares or empties in there that I've just kept. And then the top ones I've just kept as shelves. So on one side, I've just got all my perfumes. And then on the second side, I've just got these decor books. So these look like books, but they're actually storage boxes too. So you can actually take them out, and they actually open up, and you can pop things inside there. So really good if you want a little bit more storage to put things, and to have a little bit more design as well. And then the top section here was actually a bathroom worktop that I got again from IKEA, and I just stuck it onto the top. So I haven't drilled it or glued it or anything like that. So if I do want to take it off in the future, I can. It's not going to leave any marks, which is something that I really like. And then I also added in wheels as well. So I can actually move this around. So it does actually move. So if I want to move it around or reposition it or anything like that, that's really handy. So I'd highly recommend that too. Just adding the wheels on is really helpful. And just a few last little bits. I did get the boxes as well that go on the top of the wardrobes there. And they come again in different sizes, but they're really handy just to put things in if you don't want them on display, but you do actually want some storage still. I also got the hole fillers as well. So as you can see in here, I'll show you this side. These are the little hole fillers. You get those from IKEA as well, but it just makes their wardrobes look a little bit more custom because you haven't got all the holes showing. Now, that does take a lot of time and it really does hurt your fingers. It took me a few different days to get all that done because there's a lot of holes to fill. And I can't remember if I showed you before, but I did also get these jewellery things that pull out. So they actually attach on there and you can put your necklaces or ties or anything like that that you want to pull on there. Some people do hang their clothes on for the next day. They put hangers on there and hang their clothes on so they know what they're wearing the next day. But I did get some of those as well, which were really handy. So I got one on that side and then I also got one on this side. So they're very cute, very handy. And just one last thing is the lighting. So I didn't get the lights that come with the system. There are lights that you can put in and work in with the design as you're putting it together. But I actually just got these lights from Amazon and they just stick on and they're magnetic. So when they need to be recharged, you can literally just take them off and recharge them with a USB port. And then I think it's a USB-C adapter in there. But they're really good. They really light up the wardrobe. They have different sensors on there as well. So you can change the setting, you can have it on, you can turn them off, or you can have it on auto mode. So would I recommend the IKEA PAX system? I definitely would. If you don't have money to be spending on custom closets or wardrobes or anything like that, I would definitely recommend the IKEA PAX system. You have so many choices to customize and you can even change things out in the future as well if you do change your mind and want different things. The price point is excellent. I think that you can't go wrong with the pricing of these wardrobes. Very customizable. You can use the IKEA PAX planner as well. So if you know the room measurements of the room that you're going to put the wardrobes in, you can actually go onto the IKEA website, pull in your measurements, and then you can just play around with what you want to put on there. I was on there for days just playing around with different variations, different shelving, different drawers. So it's so much fun. And if you don't have time to finish it on the day, you can actually save it and they'll send you a code and then you can log back in at a later date and finish designing the wardrobe. So very, very handy. So that concludes today's tour of the dressing room. If you do have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below and I will do my best to answer them. And again, I am going to link all the products that I've spoken about today in the description. So if you are interested in anything, check those links out and I will see you next time. Take care.